you have to check out where we're at. We're at the Harvest Patio here in Town Center Mall in Boca Raton. Wait till you see how beautiful this place is. This is a coffee shop, plant shop, everything intertwined. They've staged everything up this way. They have plants for sale, pots for sale, everything is for sale. What is up, guys? Welcome to the 32nd episode of the Plant Movement Podcast. Today's episode is a little different than other episodes. Imagine being in Costa Rica with a dream to come to America and make a difference and an impact in the green industry. That's exactly what Mariana and her father set out to do, and they've achieved it. Probably more than what they expected when they were in Costa Rica, and they've done it in just 2 years. Today's episode is a banger, so hold on tight and take notes. Here we go.
Are you ready to grow? The Plant Movement with Willie Rodriguez of A's Ornamental Nursery in sunny South Florida is the podcast for those in the nursery business. Garden centers, landscapers, power growers, and plant enthusiasts. Willie is a passionate leader in the plant movement and has helped others grow their business into multi-million-dollar companies. This show will save you time, money, and headaches through top-notch education and by connecting you to experts in the industry. Let's grow. Here's your host, Willie Rodriguez.
What is up, guys? Welcome to the 32nd episode of the Plant Movement Podcast. I'm your host, Willie Rodriguez. And boy, do we have something special for you today. I'm sitting here with Mariana from Green Harmony Landscaping, that from doing landscaping, she's had so many other visions, and we're sitting here in her place called the Harvest Patio. And guys, if you're listening to this on the podcast streams, jump to YouTube just so you can see it. All right, or jump on Instagram and check out the video that we're going to make for this. It is absolutely gorgeous. Check out her Instagram. Oh man, we're gonna have everything in the link in the bio down below, but we're in Town Center Mall in Boca Raton, and she has a coffee food spot filled with plants, filled with pots, filled with everything. You have a massive, right behind me is a massive wall. It's like 60 by 25 feet moss wall. That's just gorgeous. You guys gotta jump on Instagram and check it out, or come by. This is amazing. I congratulate you so much. I'm just thrilled to be here sitting with you. Mariana, someone that we've talked multiple times through Instagram. We met on Instagram. She was telling me how she found us through Matthew the Plant Guy. So Matthew, we love you, brother.
We love you, Matthew.
And we've talked a couple times through the landscape company, Green Harmony. We've been able to supply you product through A's, that quality product that you need for those high-end customers and get that going. But man, I want to talk about your story. I want to go into that. I want to go into your vision of doing this, what she's been able to create by saving up money from one business, putting it into something else. And you don't have to stay stuck in the same thing all the time. Your visions can change. Just like me sitting here, I started off as a plant nursery, a young kid with a dream. And now I'm doing something completely different that I never thought that I would be here doing this today. So get ready for this episode, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited and pumped. So Mariana, talk to me. You're from Costa Rica. You came here how long ago?
So, yes, I'm from Costa Rica. I came here 2 years ago, followed by my dream. Honestly, I love nature. I love plants. Mm-hmm. I think they are in my blood. Have you been in Costa Rica?
I have not been. I've been to Colombia and other parts, but not Costa Rica.
Okay, so it's very similar to Colombia. Costa Rica is very well known as a very green country.
Yes.
We have volcanoes, we have a lot of forests, beaches, etc. So I grew up in nature.
Wow.
My father has been in the business for over 40 years.
In the green, what did he do in the green industry?
Correct. He was a very well-known landscaper, architect over there.
Over there, okay.
He also owned his own nursery. So,
Okay. What is his name?
Rodolfo Mata.
Okay, Rodolfo
And
Mata.
in the process, he got a certification to build living walls,
Okay.
and that's the reason why we came here.
To start building living walls in South Florida.
Correct.
Okay.
So we came starting with Green Harmony. In the process, we decided to open the Pots, which is a store.
A plant store.
A plant store, but it's not like a regular plant store. There is a lot behind the scenes. We do design, greenery design, and basically what we are focused is giving an amazing experience to our clients. And we advise them, we check out their designs, colors, lights, we do consultations. When I come out, I talked a lot about, what's the reason to have plants and the purpose of bringing, greenery. And all of that is taken into consideration when we give them a proposal. And basically that's why we're here in Town Center. We love to be here. We already have, a track record in Boca, and our amazing clients, have helped to grow. And part of the concept is the cafe. We really,
Which this is something different. This is different. Before we jump into the cafe, the Pots. So the Pots, you guys opened it up how many years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. So when you came, you started Green Harmony and instantly started the Pots.
Yeah, well, actually, we started in Miami, and then we got the offer to move to Boca and open the store in Town Center.
Okay.
And we opened the store on October the 24th of 2021.
Okay.
So this is going to be our second year here, and then we changed the location because the concept has a cafe attached to it, and right now we have the cafe open since November last year.
Okay.
And we have everything attached. We have Green
it's right
Harmony.
next. It's right next.
Yeah, which is the landscaping company. We have the store, which is more retail design, greenery design, and then we have the cafe, so the clients can come and have amazing coffee.
This is so cool. So let me go back. So a customer calls you, tell them come to the Pots, or someone walks in, and you can sit down and design a whole landscaping idea. You can do a green wall idea, moss wall idea, anything that they want to create. They can see it. They can see examples of different things. They can see planters. They can see so many different things by going into the Pots. Sit down and you could do a whole proposal there with them. And then you go schedule times to go meet up at their location, do a walkthrough, all of that. But that gives you a lot more opportunity than the regular landscaper, because you have a place of peace, a place that shows that you guys are real and legit, which is something that a lot of people, homeowners, fear. They're like, man, if I got to give this guy 50% and they run away, where am I going to go get them at? You guys have a place here that eliminates that fear from someone, that might think that way. So cool. The Pots right now, guys, is actually they're remodeling it, so we can't really go in there. We're going to be doing some stuff for Instagram. But you could jump on their Instagram. What is it, the Instagram? The Pots?
Shop.
The Pots.shop. You can jump on there and you can check out how it looked before. It was beautiful. I didn't feel like it needed remodeling, but I can't wait to see what it's going to look like after. So then from there, your vision changed and you guys wanted to do something more, which was integrate the coffee from Costa Rica, from your roots. Where were you? Where were you when you thought of all this? How did this come to flourish? Where were you?
I think I love experiences,
Uh-huh.
and I think that's what life is about. It's all you take when you go, right, from this world. So basically, one day I was sitting and saying, hey, how boring is to come and just buy plants and pots? Why don't we do something else? Add that exactly the
emotion, yeah.
emotion,
Oh.
and then we said, well, let's do it. And I talked to Simons, to the mall, and I said, well, I need a space where I can have this become a reality. And of course, my father is the artist, and I said, can you build a wall or something that can drive people to the place and give them the experience of being
Wow.
around nature, because this is a biophilic space. That's
Yeah.
what it is. And since the day one we open, people, if I have a camera here,
You should.
like recording all the time, they just take their breath away.
Yeah, it
Because
takes
of
the breath away.
seeing,
When I walked in, we walked in through the Container Store to the side, and when I walked in and I looked, I was like, "Oh, I think this is it, man." I'm like, bro. I'm like, man, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a plant lover. I'm a plant lover, obviously. Not a crazy plant lover, but I'm a plant lover. And this to me is like a little piece of heaven, really. To sit here, have something to eat, have a delicious coffee, just sit here and relax. There's someone over there, on their laptop using the Wi-Fi, and it's just a beautiful place. What your dad's envisioned here, just from the moss wall, and you guys putting all this together. I'm just thinking about all the creativity. Wow, there's so much creativity that you guys have put here. It's not just you guys are plant people, but you're also artists, and you could just tell that what's in his brain is something special. We need more people like him in this world, and also just to be able to make this vision actually happen, where people can walk and enjoy. Like I was telling you before we started recording, that one of something, let's say, finding purpose in life isn't just to fulfill yourself, but it's to give to others and give other opportunity. You don't know how many kids might walk through here that they get. This becomes their dream. Their dream becomes to be around greener, be around plants, even though they're not brought up that way. But it's something that just attracts them to it. And we need more younger generation in this industry. Sorry, guys, someone's making a latte at the moment. We are in a mall. We are in a mall with a coffee shop. Beautiful coffee. So tell me about the Harvest Shop. The Harvest Shop, you guys brought in the biophilic design. You brought in coffee, and not just regular coffee. And coffee comes from plants, guys, so we could talk about this on this
Right.
podcast. So the coffee beans come from Costa Rica,
Yeah.
and you guys use medium and dark roast.
Well, I mean, we have a specialty coffee, and Costa Rica has an amazing coffee. Most of our coffee comes from there. Right now, we're bringing also coffee from Colombia, which is amazing too. So we
Yes,
have
one of
more
my favorite.
options. And yes, what you were just saying, Willie, it's all of these. It's not about. Of course, all of us are in the industry because it's a business.
Yes.
But when you involve your passion on it, and when you have, more than the money driving you,
Yes.
the results just come.
Very well said. Give me 5.
So,
Very well
and
said.
that's what it is.
More than the money. So you don't chase the money. You chase the dream.
You chase the
And the
dream.
money comes.
Exactly. And a lot of things, the satisfaction of seeing people coming here and saying, wow, this is heaven, this is beautiful. The feedback we get from our clients. I was telling Willie the other day, I look for high quality, and that's the reason why I choose him to get the plants.
Thank you.
Because my result talks on the way we work.
Yes.
And if I do everything in the right way with passion and try to do the things right, I mean, the success will come
Yes.
after us, right?
Yes.
And that's what is happening to you,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, to me and to you, and anyone that you see pushing the envelope and really trying to do more than the usual. Someone that you see that's passionate about something, you normally see them doing well.
So the harvest, it's a space to pause, to sit down, have a nice coffee, come with your friends, have wine, we have beer. More than everything that I make sure everything we offer, it's really good in
Really
terms
good.
of high quality. But more than that is to be around, a different space.
Yes.
You don't see this in a mall. It's like very
No, you don't see this anymore. Are the plants for sale here and the planters and stuff like that in the
Yes.
harvest shop or no?
Yes, they are. I mean,
They are.
this is our showroom.
Okay.
So our clients, a lot of the clients that come here, they see the mosswell and then they call us and ask for to have a mosswell built in their house. Same thing with the living walls and the plants. So it's also a showroom for plants, pots, and experience in general.
For me, whenever I go to a place that's over the top, you go to a really nice restaurant, you go somewhere that's really nice, I think about, as I'm there experiencing everything, I'm looking at the service, okay? I'm looking at how they put everything together, the attention to detail. I'm thinking about the designers that designed what they did, just everything from what the people are wearing. This stuff goes through my mind as I'm sitting there, really soaking up the experience. And it's very cool to be sitting here talking to the person that put all this together. I know your father had a big play in it too, but to me that's wild. And then you look at all the attention to detail, just from the plants that you guys chose to the planters to how it's set up. You even have a water fountain in the front. And then this is like a 25-foot counter space to then think about all the coffee that you guys had to, just the whole process of bringing in coffee, bringing in beers, bringing in wines. You look at all behind the scenes, like you said, and it is a lot that goes into it. How do you juggle this place, which is the harvest, then the pots, and also Green Harmony? How are you juggling it? I don't see you as a clown at the circus. I see you very well put together, very calm. How do you deal with all three businesses at once?
First of all, I always say that I have an amazing partner, and it's God. I mean,
Yes.
He helped me
Hallelujah.
through everything, and without Him, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. And then I have an amazing team, and I think that's part of the things I have achieved
Is
is
the
because
team.
of them.
The team,
And
yep.
I wouldn't be able to do it without them. I think what we were talking about is the energy. I am always focused on creating amazing teams, and I love to work with people that are involved in this with me.
Yes.
And I every time I have an interview, I tell them I'm not looking for someone that comes and work. I am looking for someone that wants to grow.
Yes.
And sees this as a profession. Like, you're gonna be here with me growing, and this is just the start. I always say I see the pots and the harvest as a franchise, and I'm trying to every single thing we're doing it in a way that we have a standardized process, high quality, because I'm going there, and the team is part of it. Is the most important part. If I have amazing managers after the pots, the harvest, and Green Harmony, being able to just see everything from the top and working along with them in the process to get amazing results.
That's awesome. So you guys that have $1 million put away and you don't know what to do with it, call her so we can start the franchise quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Because this place should be a franchise.
Yeah.
It should be a high-end special
Thank you.
franchise. Should be at every mall. There's a piece that I see in you that you're not. It's not so much work. There's not so much stress. Especially how you said that you want like everything done right. Your team understands that, and they do it. So that is less stress at the end of the day if everybody's on the same page. The girl that you have, the barista that's making the coffee, she said that here we feel like family. So I feel like any environment that's like that, positive, high energy, big visions, big dreams, respect, all of those things I feel like are things that create something special. That's the same thing that I implement in my businesses, and I want everybody to feel like they are a part of it. And that's what you guys have created here for your own. One of the barista here that's working here to say that to me was something that I caught on to very quickly, and you could just tell you guys are loving people. It is a family. at the end of the day.
It is, and I tell them all the time. I mean, we spend more time together than you do with your own family.
Yep.
And I mean, there is no way to get success or get amazing results if you are not motivated. And not only money motivates people. You know, you need to be in a nice environment, feel like you are part of it, and you know, have that to keep coming every single day with your shirt on, and you know, be proud of the place you work.
Yeah.
It's part of the work the owners have to do with their teams, right?
Yeah. So if a business is doing, let's say, bad, or the people there have bad attitudes, it usually comes from the attitude of the person that's in charge. So the fact that you have a peaceful attitude and a nice attitude, it radiates off of the employees here. And for me, I always talk about how you should put yourself in your customer's shoes. A customer that comes here to get a coffee, or that comes to buy a plant, or whatever it might be, they want to be attended by someone that's nice, that has a smile on their face, that says good morning, okay, that doesn't have an attitude and hates their job.
Exactly.
So the fact that you guys have been able to create that in this beautiful space, it just makes it so much prettier and so much more enjoyable for the customers. Look, there's two babies being fed over there. The mom's looking around, having their coffee. This is, you're creating memories, special memories, that are way more than you could have ever thought when this idea came to you. So I commend you for that. I commend your dad for coming over here as well. I can just imagine, just from the start, the visas and all these different things. You guys have been through so many different things.
Oh my God.
Just to be here today and to have created this, it takes a lot of purpose, a lot of drive, a lot of dedication, determination to be here today. And I'm here being able to sit here and interview you, which is a dream come true as well, because I didn't think I would have been here, like I said earlier, just a few years ago. This was not even an idea. So it's beautiful. I'm gonna see if we can, so the project that we did with you, where was that project at, in what city?
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale. I'm gonna see if we can go over there once you're done with it. We still got to take a couple more things. You guys are changing a couple areas up again, and see if we can go over there and film it, just to show the world how beautiful you guys do what you do. So the moss wall that we're sitting behind, or that's behind us at the moment, tell me about the process of just doing this and all the different things that went into creating this, because this is a beautiful piece. This is something that I wish we can frame and take it home.
Well, actually, we do. The one that does it is my dad. He's the artist.
Okay.
And moss, it's a way to have green or a biophilic space within your house or any place inside, and it doesn't need any maintenance, so it's amazing too. And it's natural, because at the end it's preserved.
So it was alive, but now it's preserved.
Exactly.
And look at the colors. Look how beautiful everything is. So like right there, this pot right here just has preserved moss, and it's vibrant green.
Exactly.
Super vibrant.
And so we build them like with built-in in houses, so we can do any size. Or we can frame them as a piece of art.
As a piece of art.
And
like what's behind Eddie over there.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And we do both things. This one took about 22 days to have it ready.
Wow.
And it was built in pieces, so like kind of a Lego.
Wow.
He designed it in his mind, and then he put it, and then he installed it.
Oh, and what I love about it is that there's different patterns, different textures, different colors. Some stick out more than others, so it gives it that character. And then there's also trees, like trunks.
Yeah.
Like, are those real pieces of wood, or what is that?
Everything is real and
Everything
preserved.
is real and preserved.
Yes. And if you ask him, he will probably say that it's that he's flying in an aeroplane and looking Florida
looking
from
down.
top. Yeah.
Wow. So that's where the vision came in.
Yeah, correct.
Wow. So did that happen when he was coming to America to come when you guys came?
Yeah, I think, he loves planes, and that's the way he built it. And
That's crazy.
and
It's truly a work of art. It's got to be the most spectacular one I've ever seen, because I've seen a bunch of moss walls, but nothing this big.
Thank you. Yeah.
Nothing this big, and just the ideas, and like I said, everything the way it looks. You guys, your dad is a true artist. He's a special person. the world needs more of your dad.
Yeah. Cheers. And this is something that is, very in now and very different.
Yeah, it's very popular.
It's very popular.
Yeah, and the cool thing is that it's custom, guys. So if you guys wanted to reach out to them to do it, they can do anything you want, anything you can envision, or they can throw their own design, or you let them freelance it. And you could do it in a wall in your house, outside, inside. You could do it in a bathroom. You could do it anywhere, and you could just make any room blow up. Forget about pop, blow up, because that's what this feel is. That vibe of just beautiful, and you could take an empty room with 2 chairs, and you put this wall on it, and forget about it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a beautiful piece, and even these things. So we can get these custom made too, like anything that comes to mind.
Correct.
You guys can create.
Yes, and we're working a lot with designers and other landscaping companies.
Oh, you guys are doing that as well.
Yes, correct. And because we are very, focused on moss walls and living walls.
So that's your main thing. Your main thing is that.
Yes, and we do the landscaping as well, but it's high-end landscaping.
Yeah,
it's more like theme landscaping.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but this is you guys' niche, and from that, all these other things have happened, and now coffee shops and a plant shop and the pots, and just so many things. You guys are doing so much, and it's so cool to be here, sitting here with you, the person that has made this happen, along with your father, that he's walking around checking up on us. So out of all the places that you could have put this place, why'd you want to do it on a mall, different than its own store by itself?
That's a good question. So I think people like different, right? And after pandemic, the mindset change in terms of nature. And in my country, you have a nursery, every 200 feet.
Okay.
It's
in your town over there.
Yeah. And here it's different. Like, you don't go to a nursery that easy. It takes you a long drive, or maybe you go to one that doesn't have what you need. So when I decided to do this, I said I have to do it in a way that I can be disruptive.
Yeah, you're disrupting it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're definitely disrupting the mall.
Yeah, so that's why I decided to do it in the mall. And when I presented my project to them, they said, you know what, we were looking for something like this, and you came at the right time.
Wow.
And since we opened, we have getting so many compliments about it, because people, it's just different.
Yeah, it's
right?
different.
You come to buy a bag or a shirt, but not a plant.
Yeah.
And that's what we did.
And also the foot traffic, like just being here right now, we've had probably more than 60 people walk in and check it out, and you look at everybody's faces and they're freaking out, and they see us here doing a podcast. I love it. It's so awesome. We're going to be making a video of this beautiful place. I encourage you guys to go onto Instagram. It's also going to be on YouTube at the Plant Movement Podcast, and you can check this out. All her stuff is going to be in the link in the bio down below.
I want to thank you, both of you, Eddie. Amazing. His job is just absolutely, and your energy, I love it. And Willie, I was talking to my husband the other day, and I was saying, when I knew about Willie, I said, someday I will have the opportunity to have a podcast with him. And now this morning I was talking to my dad, and he said, well, it looks like you're doing things right.
Yes.
Because he's here.
Yes.
And it's a pleasure. I think you are amazing. Your business in general is very aligned to what I'm looking for, and that's the reason why we're doing things together. And thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to be on your podcast.
No, that's awesome. Thank you, and I'm happy that your dad is here, because a lot of people don't wish their father was here with them, and you're able to do something special. Father-daughter team, you don't see that all the time. And the fact that you guys have that, cherish every moment with him. Any designs, anything you guys are doing, soak it up, learn it, because we're only here for a limited amount of
Oh
time.
yeah, and that's what life is about. You have to enjoy the journey and be thankful all the time. And I am. I told him yesterday, he was in New York checking out some projects, and when he came back, I said, you know what, I miss you so much.
Yeah.
You know, only one week, and
Yeah.
without you, I wouldn't be able to, do any of this.
Yes.
So yeah, he's amazing.
Take notes. Write down a lot of notes. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Thank you so much for allowing us to come to your beautiful place.
Thank you, Will.
And hopefully we can do some more of the landscape stuff. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed it. God bless you guys. Stay tuned. We have some bangers coming out. We have people lined up that are heavy hitters, just like here. And I can't wait to interview everybody. God bless you guys. Stay safe, stay focused, stay pumped, baby. All right? Clear-minded. Let's go. God bless you.
Thank you for listening to this edition of The Plant Movement. Willie and Eddie invite you to connect with them on Instagram at both The Plant Movement Podcast and A's Ornamental Nursery. Those links are in the show description. Please leave us a well-worded 5-star review on Apple Podcasts to help others find the show. And remember to tap the follow button so that you'll be notified when the next edition of The Plant Movement is available.